I'm John.
And we are J&N Travels.
Today we're going to bring you our escape cruise, our NCL Escape cruise from New York, which left on November 25th, 2018. Moving ahead right to day one, we woke up at about 4 a.m. in the morning. Must have been very excited, I guess, Nance, to go on the cruise. We read the online postings going back and forth on my phone, and then went back to sleep until about 6 a.m. We got up and went to the breakfast, which gave you the options off the menu plus the buffet. It was a very good menu. Everything was very good. The breakfast went well, but I never got my omelet, Nance.
Poor John.
Never got my omelet. And I was looking forward to the omelet.
He was waiting for a long time for it.
I ordered an omelet from the menu and never got it, even though I had the waitress check on it 3 times. Something was going on in the kitchen. The bacon for the buffet was put on over an hour late, so we just got that at the very tail end. After waiting for 80 minutes for the omelet, we ate what was available. We knew that we wouldn't starve for the next 14 days and headed back to our room. At the elevators, we bumped into some friends of ours that we met from Montreal, who are from Canada. I recognized them from their online postings. We got all our gear together and headed to the lobby at about 10 a.m. I think it was, for our 10:30 pickup. Our ride arrived around 10:15. We got loaded up in the van. We're on the pier in 20 minutes. That was quite the ride. We did have to close our eyes, didn't we, for most of it? I mean,
he drove pretty fast, but he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
Got there very quick.
Yeah, so we're inside the terminal, I don't know, what do they say, 20 minutes, right? We're inside the terminal 20 minutes, and we waited in the line. As soon as the line was done, we walked right on the ship. Now, that's never happened to us before. Usually we have to wait and sit down and wait for a number to be called out. But we went right on the ship. We're on there by 11:30. At this point, everyone else, all the numbers were called, and everyone's just walking onto the ship.
We were real excited because this is the first time we took such a big ship. We've taken cruises before, but not on such a big ship.
Yeah, actually, we were nervous about that.
Yeah.
Because our other previous ones were smaller ships.
Yeah.
First thing we did when we got on it was walked around and explored the ship.
Yeah.
It's like Nancy was saying, it was a big ship, and there was a lot to see. It took us about 2 days to get fully acclimated with the ship, would you say? Yeah.
And it was nice because it was in November and it wasn't very crowded, so it was a good time of year to go.
Yeah. At about 12:30, we sat down for a lunch and a taste. I had tomato soup, popcorn shrimp, and a Philly steak, which I would have for lunch 5 times during the cruise. I just fell in love with this lunch. It was very good.
Yeah.
And Nancy had made a vow before the cruise. You remember what that vow was?
Oh, to eat all the shrimp I could eat.
And between her and there was one other guy on the ship we bumped into, I think they ate most of the shrimp on the ship.
Yeah, he made the same vow I did, and we were kind of joking about that.
So she had for lunch shrimp salad, popcorn shrimp, and actually in a shrimp pasta dish, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So you had 3 shrimp things.
Yes, a good start.
Yes. Everything was very good. The lunch... After lunch, we went up to the H2O, which is an area of the ship on the top deck, basically for the sail away. We met several of the Cruise Critic members up there, including Bob, another guy we had met from Toronto, Canada. And he was the organizer of the meet and greet. And he actually came up to us because they had asked everyone to wear those beads, right?
Yeah, we had green Mardi Gras beads that identified us as members of Cruise Critic.
Right. So we talked and basically became friends on that cruise.
Yeah. We
waited to view the ship going under the Verrazano Bridge, which was the first time we had ever stayed out on deck to watch this.
That was really cool.
You almost feel like you can touch it, don't you?
Yeah,
it's
you
so
do.
Close.
Yeah, it was really good. We have video that. You might see that coming up.
After going under the bridge, we went to the Manhattan room for our 5:30 dinner. That was one of the main dining rooms.
It was a beautiful dining room, very fancy.
Yeah, and that was the one that had the band in it, right?
Yeah, it had a nice band.
Nice little dinner band.
Yeah, very relaxing atmosphere.
After dinner, we went to the Welcome Aboard show. We don't care a lot for these shows, but it gives us a taste of the entertainment that week, so we always try and just see it to see what shows we might like during the week. It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
It's funny, though, the activities director spoke and spoke and spoke at this, and it was kind of driving us crazy. We thought maybe he was a little bit too talkative, but we actually became friendly with him during the cruise later on. So
yeah, he was from the Philippines, and he was actually very good at his job. He was very personable.
After that, we went to O'Sheenan's for our first dozen wings. I love wings, and Nancy likes
Yes.
wings, so we had
Yes.
our first dozen wings there.
Gotta get the wings at O'Shea's.
That's
They
right.
are awesome.
After eating our wings, we went to our cabin. It was a beautiful balcony on the 13th floor. This had been an upgrade, which I mentioned in our last video.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the balcony.
For a 14-day cruise, it was
It was
really neat.
nice. Yeah.
We didn't use it as much, anywhere near as much as I thought, but
Yeah.
for basically a very cheap upgrade, it was well
It
worth
was
it.
well worth it.
Inside the cabin, there's a balcony with the 2 chairs and a table, and then there was a full-size bed, an area with a couch, a fridge, a coffee maker, a
We did have
safe,
mimosas on the balcony, which was nice.
and a decent-sized bathroom. As a Silver Latitude member, our complimentary bottle of champagne was arriving for us. During the cruise, we had gotten 3 bottles of champagne, which worked out well for us because Nancy loves mimosas.
Yeah,
And we used the 3 bottles during the whole 14 days to basically make mimosas every morning for breakfast.
Yum.
The weather leaving New York was beautiful. It was in the high 40s, sunny. And the miles, which I'll try and keep track of during these videos, was a total of 7 miles. So that was the end of day 1. Here's a little video snippet, and I'll see you on day 2.
Bye.